honey, if you have dry skin, this is it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jasmine. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe and join the family because I would love to have you here. So as you guys can see from the title below, today we're going to be getting into some Rare Beauty newness, okay? I love me some Rare Beauty so much. I feel like they never miss when it comes to their products. So today I'm finally trying their new cream bronzer sticks as well as their setting powders, which I'm really so excited to try because I've heard so many good things, especially on TikTok. Everybody seems to rave about them, so I am so ready. I even have this really cute, cozy Rare Beauty sweater that I got in PR. I'm just comfortable and about to live my best life trying all these products on my face, okay? But I do have a few products that I purchased myself, like a new highlighter. I purchased their illuminating primer, their setting spray, just to add to my collection because I feel like I love their foundations, but I really wanted to try their primer with it. I also heard so many good things about the setting spray, so to me it was a given to see if I find a new fave. And I also purchased a lighter shade of the setting powder from Sephora just in case if the shade that they sent me is a little too deep to set underneath the eyes or the rest of the face. And they also have a new shade in the blush, which honestly matches perfect with this sweater and hijab situation I got going today. So we're definitely gonna dive into that. But yeah, I feel like we have fresh new vibes and I'm excited to get into this video. So with that being said, get comfortable, grab your snacks, whatever makes you happy, sis, and let's get to it. Alright, so first things first, we're gonna prime, of course, and I'm gonna be taking the illuminating primer. I'm so excited about this. I've seen so many great reviews on Sephora, so we shall see. Okay, we definitely see the glow. I just like that we're diving into more radiant products, okay? Because winter was so dull and boring, so I'm all about the glow right now, okay? I live for a disrespectful glow, as you guys know. And this primer is definitely giving. Oh my god, it's so pretty on the skin. I'm already excited. The fact that we don't even have highlighter on or anything, Selena, you really did that. So now we're gonna dive into foundation, and I really hope the shade 380 is still a good match because, you know, I still have my winter tones going on. So I'm praying that I can get away with using this shade today. Yeah, I think that's more than enough product. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out with my Spectrum B01 brush. I'm just gonna go in with my sponge just to make sure I blend out any streaking left over from my brush, and then just to really blend that foundation into the skin. I think that's giving very much flawless. Okay, Rare Beauty, our base is off to a beautiful start. So now I'm gonna go in with their concealer, and this is in the shade 360W. So it's 2 shades lighter, and it's just gonna help to brighten up the under eye. But if you want more of like a supernatural finish, you can just go in with the exact same shade that you are in the foundation, and it will look super flawless and natural. But I prefer still, even for a more simplistic beat like we're going in for today, I still prefer to brighten up the under eye and just give a little bit of a highlighted look underneath the eye, if that makes sense. Alright, so now that our under eyes are snatched, okay, it's time to dive into the rest of the cream products. So I do have 2 shades of her cream bronzer sticks, and these are her Warm Wishes Effortless bronzer sticks. They come in 5 shades and they retail for $23. It's a breakthrough bronzing stick that creates an instant sun-kissed glow and blends seamlessly for a second skin finish. Just one swipe on, blend, and go. And the 2 shades that I have today are Always Sunny and True Warmth. So True Warmth is the darker shade, and then this is Always Sunny. So I'm gonna give Always Sunny a try just to see what it looks like, and if not, we can always mix it with our deeper shade. Just gonna move my hijab out of the way a little more. All right, and that is what Always Sunny looks like, guys. What are we thinking about the shade? Let me know in the comment section below. I kind of feel like it looks really good. I don't think we need to go in with the deeper shade. I'm gonna go ahead and blend it out first, and then we can go from there. And I went in more higher up on my contour because it's supposed to give more of a snatched look when you go right above your cheekbone. And I am all about finessing the snatchation, okay? That blended out like butter. I don't know, I kind of want to go in with the deeper shade just to see how that will look. Okay, yeah, I think I like the shade True Warmth a little bit more. But I do feel like I'm gonna go in with the shade Always Sunny on days that I'm doing like a no foundation makeup look. So I'm just gonna take the shade True Warmth on the other side as well. So far, I am absolutely loving how that is blending into the skin. I feel like you guys can see the shade a lot more on this side. This side of my complexion products always looks more dull because I have my window open right over here. So I kind of feel like the lighting kind of distracts away from the true pigment of the shade. So at least here you guys can see that pigment a little more. So I do have the two new shades in the blush, and I love the formula of both blushes, like this liquid one that she has, as well as the cream. They did launch two shades. There's one that's lighter, it's called Hope, and then I have the deeper shade, which is called Believe. I'm gonna take this shade today because I think it's gonna suit my complexion more. I feel like Hope is definitely for my fair skin girls. And again, this is their Soft Pinch liquid blush. They retail for $20. They're in three new shades actually: Hope, Encourage, and Believe. So Hope, which is this shade, is more of a nude mauve. I don't have the shade Encourage, but it is a soft neutral pink, and Believe is supposed to be a true mauve, which I feel like will complement today's look and our sweater situation perfectly. So I'm excited about that. And from what I remember for applying these liquid blushes, they're pigmented AF, but they dry super fast. So I'm just gonna do one cheek at a time, and I'm literally just gonna go in with one drop because a little goes a long way, as you can see. How pretty of a shade is that? And it blended into our bronzer so beautifully. I'm so impressed, and I'm so glad we didn't set our concealer yet because we can clean it up over here. As you can see, I took the blush a little too high, but we can always clean it up. I just want to make sure I have a flawless blend. Okay, yeah, I feel like that looks absolutely stunning. So I'm gonna go in with highlight, and I finally picked up a golden shade. Guys, do you remember how long I said I need to pick up a golden shade of the Rare Beauty liquid highlight? Because I think the two shades that I have now are more like rose gold, which I love, but of course, since I'm more of a warm yellow undertone, gold highlights just complement me a lot better. So I'm so excited to be trying this today. This is in the shade Flaunt. How pretty is that? You really can't tell me nothing. My skin looks so dewy, so beautiful. I am absolutely obsessed. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend out the other side as well. I really like this shade. I feel like it looks more natural on my skin tone than the other shades that I've owned. If you guys are familiar in my previous videos, this is definitely a better shade for me. And I'm gonna take some of the highlighter on my nose as well. So if you're my shade or deeper, I think you'll really like this highlight. It's really pretty. So now I'm excited to really just get into the new setting powder. I have two shades like I mentioned. So the one that I received in PR is the shade Medium Deep, but I honestly, just by looking at it, I feel like it will be too dark for my skin tone. So I went to Sephora and I picked up the shade Light Medium because when I picked up the shade, I think Medium, which is in between these two, it still looked too dark. So I thought, why not get Light Medium? And then if anything, I can mix the two to get the perfect shade. And I'm hoping that this will be okay to set underneath the eyes, and maybe I can use the two to set the rest of the face, if that makes sense. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do now. Honestly, so far, I'm really impressed with everything that I've tried today. Love the bronzers, love the blush already knew that. Love the highlighter, just everything is just chef's kiss. My base looks perfect, so we love that for us. So this is their Always an Optimist Soft Radiance Setting Powder. It retails for $22 and comes in 5 shades, and it's a silky do-it-all setting powder to smooth, blur, and control shine for a soft, natural finish, all-day comfort, 100% talc free. It's available in 5 shades, so it goes from light, light medium, medium, medium deep, and deep. I also have the powder brush, which we'll use to set the rest of our face, and I just absolutely love the packaging of this setting powder. Like, how cute is that? So I'm gonna go in with the shade Light Medium, picking up a small amount on this Laura Mercier powder puff, and I'm just gonna start to pat that in. Okay, yeah, I'm so glad I got the shade Light Medium because it is perfect for my under eyes, guys. Like, absolutely perfection. So I'm gonna go in with the same amount on the other side. Just gonna make sure I have no creasing in my concealer. And I'm gonna take the same shade actually to set my smile lines because I don't really feel like I need to go in another shade. I think this one looks perfect actually on my skin tone. Yeah, this shade is absolutely perfect. So I'm gonna just use that to set the rest of my face, tone down a little bit of the shine on my forehead. Okay, I'm so glad I picked up this shade from Sephora because that was a perfect match for my skin tone. I'm so happy. I saw some people on TikTok mentioning how they didn't really like this powder on their skin because it was too luminous, too dewy for an all over face powder. It was too dewy for underneath the eyes, too much of a shimmer effect. Of course, it is at the end of the day a radiance powder. So I think in my eyes, this one is a golden setting powder for us with dry skin. And as you guys can see, I have still some texture bumps on the side of my nose, but thankfully I've been religious with my skincare, so they're finally starting to tone down a bit. But I feel like even that little texture that I do have, the setting powder is not clinging on to it at all. Probably gonna set a little more right over here actually. I think I missed a spot right there. There we go. Absolutely beautiful. I really don't see what the girls were saying because, honey, if you have dry skin, this is it. So yeah, I feel like I'm so happy with how that looks. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, but this powder is a win for me. I love that I can set my under eyes and set the rest of my face. So to finish off our complexion, I'm gonna be taking their super hyped setting spray. So this is their Always an Optimist 4-in-1 mist. I'm just gonna go ahead with a light amount because normally you guys know I like to drench my face in a setting spray, but I feel like all of my products look so beautiful on the skin. I don't need a lot of setting spray to really blend it into the skin like I say with you guys when I do drench my face. Just a small amount just to finish it off. So yeah, I feel like that is more than enough. I'm gonna let that do its thing, let it marinate on the skin, okay? And we're gonna finish off with our lippy. So I'm just gonna line my lips real quick off camera and I'll be right back. All right, so for lip liner, I went in with my M Cosmetics Foxy Soft Blur Lip Liner. For those of you guys who are interested, it's my favorite lip liner. So now I'm gonna take some of that blush just on my lip like that. Again, this is in the shade Believe, just so we can have a cute monochromatic moment. Just gonna take my finger to blend that in. Okay, yeah, I love how that looks. So to top it off, I'm gonna go in with the Nearly Neutral Lip Balm. All right, yeah, I feel like that is definitely giving perfection. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, but I feel like overall, this whole entire look turned out exactly how I envisioned it in my mind, to be effortless, to be beautiful, to just look skin-like. And I feel like I found my new routine for every day. I know I say this a lot when I try new complexion products, guys, but what I mean is that I'm going to add all of these products into my rotation of go-to products that I know I can rely on that will have me slay when I'm in a rush on a day-to-day, because look at this. This looks absolutely beautiful. If I were to give you guys my final thoughts on everything that I tried today, 10 out of 10 across the boards. There is nothing that I'm disappointed with. The new cream blushes and the setting powder are absolutely beautiful on the skin. If you have more drier skin, you're gonna absolutely love the setting powder because it is flawless underneath the eyes. I personally don't mind that it has a little bit of radiance underneath the eyes, but if that bothers you, then you can go in with a matte setting powder underneath the eyes and then maybe use it for the rest of your base to set. Perfect. It's not clinging on to no dry patches or anything like that. I'm so impressed. I love the primer, love the setting spray. But yeah, I just feel like overall I could talk for days about how happy I am with my base because it's giving very much perfection. So I won't continue to bore you guys with how much I love everything. So if you're considering whether or not to pick up some rare beauty in the spring Sephora VIB sale, which is right around the corner, I would say everything that I tried today is definitely worth your coins and you will not be disappointed. So yeah, if you guys love this look, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Also, make sure you come say hi in the comments. I love talking to you guys there. Make sure you turn on your bell notification so you don't miss out on any of my uploads. Subscribe to join the family because I would love to have you here. And like always, I'll see you guys in my next video.